It's official now. US President Donald Trump has set the ball rolling on his Gaza peace board, and it is turning out to be one of the biggest body of world leaders outside the ambit of United Nations.
Absolutely. And the shape and form of the board remains fluid as world leaders continue to accept, reject, or wait to join it. And since the announcement of ceasefire between Hamas and Israel, the speculations are doing the rounds about its functioning and formation. And to clear the air, Donald Trump took the stage at Davos to unveil the much-awaited Gaza Peace Board.
Today we're announcing more details regarding the Board of Peace, so important. This board has the chance to be one of the most consequential bodies ever created, and it's my enormous honor to serve as its chairman. I was very honored when they asked me to do it.
Trump's special advisor, Jared Kushner, has laid out the plan. He said the next 100 days will focus on aid and reconstruction. However, the ground reality in Gaza paints a very different picture. Rafah remains under Israel's control under current line of withdrawal. The conditions for the ceasefire to move into the second stage are yet to be fulfilled. Meanwhile, Hamas is yet to completely disarm itself and leave the enclave. And Israeli forces still remain at an arm's length from the homes of Palestinians.
And I've been very clear that Hamas must return that last remaining deceased hostage as well, and that will be the full commitment. And then we get on to other things, and we're committed to ensuring Gaza is demilitarized, properly governed, and beautifully rebuilt. It's going to be a great plan, and that's where the Board of Peace really started. And I think we can spread out to other things as we succeed with Gaza.
The U.S. president also made comments on the role of Board of Peace beyond Gaza, but he fell short of providing much details about it. He said the Board of Peace will work in tandem with the United Nations and does not seek to replace it. However, at the same time, he also accused the UN of not doing enough for the peace in the world.
Trump's Board of Peace is turning into a body of global leaders. Total 50 world leaders have been invited to join. Reports say that 35 leaders have accepted the invitation so far, but the refusals are coming from US's closest Western allies.
France, Britain, Sweden and Norway are unwilling to join. Canada has expressed support but is yet to announce participation, but others have signed up, particularly in West Asia. Most Muslim nations, including Indonesia, Turkey, Egypt, Jordan, Saudi Arabia, Pakistan and Qatar, have accepted the invitation. Israel's PM, Benjamin Netanyahu, will also be part of this board. Others Trump allies like Argentina's Milei and Hungary's Orban have also taken a seat.
Well, BRICS heavyweights like Russia, China and India are also invited. China and India have so far taken a cautious path. Prime Minister Modi and Xi Jinping are mulling their final response.
The Russian President Vladimir Putin has thrown a curveball. He says Russia is ready to pay $1 billion to support Gaza Peace Board from its frozen assets.
We are ready to send $1 billion from the funds frozen in the United States under the previous administration to this new structure, the Board of Peace, first and foremost in order to support the Palestinian people and use these funds for reconstruction of Gaza and solution of Palestine's problems.
Well, the structure of this peace board includes two primary components: founding members and members who joined later. Donald Trump wields the ultimate right to remove any member from the board. What will be the say of world leaders and how the power dynamics play out within the board remains to be seen.
Now, WION's assistant editor for foreign affairs, Siddhant Sibbu, reports from Davos, where U.S. President Donald Trump unveiled his new Board of Peace.
While presenting it as a global platform to resolve conflicts, and the move has triggered debate over whether the initiative is meant to work alongside the UN or challenge its authority. Take a look.
It's bitter cold here in Davos, but geopolitical tensions remain high, and we have seen how Donald Trump was clearly the showstopper in many ways. His address at the World Economic Forum, he chairing the Board of Peace for Gaza, he making a lot of statements, including reiterating his claims that he resolved 8 wars. Now, many will agree with him, many will disagree with him. But one thing is for certain, that whatever he's saying here, doing here, is having a global ramification, and it is going to have global repercussions as well. We know that his initiative, the Gaza Board of Peace, is being watched, and will it replace the UN is the big question. It looks like he's hinting at it in many ways, that UN really is not very functional, but instead of reforming, he's trying to replace it. With video journalist Neeraj Patel, Siddhant Sibal for WION in Davos, Switzerland.